Week of June 1st. Whoa, here we are. Okay. I hope that you're getting out there enjoying this incredible season of wildflowers and beautiful flowers everywhere. It's so important to take the time and smell the roses. Smell the roses. Smells good. I could eat it. Okay. You actually can't eat flower petals. They put them in salads, even in fancy restaurants. So, okay, I'm going to do just kind of like a collective reading for the week of June 1st. And just kind of getting a download of, the full moon is coming up on the 4th. Sometimes a nice way to bring in that energy of releasing energies out of the body and out of your emotional, spiritual energy. There's so many different ways, but maybe like a yoga class or a little bit of Kundalini, in a light way. You don't have to do anything extreme, but it is nice to kind of shake off that energy. A fire, have a fire on the beach and dance around the fire, stuff like that can really just move the energy through your body, move it out of your body. So let's see the collective reading that's going on this week. What's the energy that we're presently in right now? So we're kind of just going with the flow. If we can stay in the flow state, right? I took a bike ride this morning. I took a walk by the flowers this afternoon. Just staying in that flow state of openness and energetic clearing as well is a very important way to bring expression and creative expression into a new space. So what else is going on for this week of June 1st? So when we do that, when we allow the flow state and the creative expression to sort of blossom, right, like the flowers are, that's when, serendipitous moments occur and the openness of something new, enter in your life, a new relationship or a new work experience or a new idea, a new way of being, a new way of thinking that's, kinder to the world and ourselves. How can we promote those energies? Choosing not to participate in lower dimensional energies like gossip and stepping away from people who are toxic and bringing you drama. Don't forget the not my circus, not my monkey concept always, right? We kind of, I think sometimes, hold out to see if someone's potential will shift in a particular moment. But the older that I've gotten, the less I'll stick around for that. So, and if you're watching and you're a bit younger than myself, I'm in my 50s, don't waste your time. Don't waste your time with people who just want to waste your time. It's best to open up a new door, new expression, and move on. So yeah, tell yourself the truth about who you're around, who's living in your head rent free. Don't allow it. You don't have to, and it's not okay. It's not okay for people to talk to you a certain way. just mainly I would say walk away, because there's nothing you can gain from dealing with people who just want to drag down energy because possibly their lives are not so fun or dynamic, or and they prefer to live in that space, but you don't have to. So step out of the chaos and just let it go, right? Just let it go. So if we step out of, the chaos, even just giving ourselves the freedom, the spiritual, the emotional, the expressive freedom, right? To be free in our minds and our hearts and our souls, that can do a lot for creating a new door. So what else is coming in if we choose that path? If we're choosing that path, what can we expect? So all that glitters. So it's saying, it's okay that if things are shiny and bright, and but of course, if it's reversed, you want to watch out for people who kind of just feed you a lot of lines of bullshit, but don't actually mean it, right? So you got to get really aware and clear about that. But otherwise, sometimes it's okay to be the shiny, bright person that you are and step more fully into that space. So creating that happy place in your heart and mind and soul, knowing that it's okay to shine bright and bring your gifts and your talents to the world in whatever capacity and ways that the universe wants to gift to you, right? And that creates the new life. So new life is here for sure. It's like a new energy. I would say, don't give up on your dreams. Allow yourself to flourish and grow and become what you know is deep inside you, that blueprint that is deep inside your soul. Don't deviate from that just because others are unhappy with their own lives. Yeah. Don't forget the bird songs. Okay. So what else wants to come in for this week of June 1st? The sacred plan. Yeah, it's that blueprint, that sacred space in your heart and your soul. Nobody can take that from you. That is yours. That is gifted from the divine. And you just gotta flow around people who just want to, take up space, cut cords, make sure that you're relieving yourself, let energies go in a gentle way. Walk away from people who just, I would say one of the biggest things about creating and manifesting is not being and not allowing people around you to take up your space that you could be using as creative energies. I think letting go of those people and places and things that are just not serving you is creating that space of emptiness and the void space where creation can flow through. That void energy. So what else do we need to know? Yeah. Oh, I love this card. Earth and grounding. So here I am under the trees, looking at the flowers and the birds, and like just choosing to ground my energy, my root chakra, letting it really expand out into the earth. And what else is coming in this week? Yeah, don't give up on that sacred space that's wanting to shine through, because it doesn't just serve you, it serves the world. So ask and receive. You know, if you're asking for something specific, you know, that's great. You know, you can always ask for something specific, but often I find that more of a general sort of question in a general way is better to allow the universe to bring to you what is for your highest good. And it might not look the same as exactly what you expect, right? And choose to flow with what lights you up and what brings you joy. Yeah, so I think this is definitely, you know, some letting go energy, really letting go, cutting cords. You know, we think it's like a one and done kind of thing. It's not. It's a consistent thing that we, you know, need to maintain our own energy fields and our own space and our own sovereignty as beings. We forget how important it is in the creative process to stay in that sovereign space, and really not allowing people to step over that boundary. So I just want people to enjoy the sunsets and the sunrises and bring in that sort of newness energy as well. Because even in the process of letting go of things, we can still be like introducing that fresh newness, right, as well. So a really great time to get that sort of energy is during a sunset or a sunrise. I was biking the other morning, probably around 6, 7, 8 in the morning, and the sunrise was just magnificent. And it was just so quiet, and you couldn't, I mean, there was nobody around, and it was just such a lovely space of just being with a quieter space with the divine, and it was really lovely. So I highly recommend sort of choosing a sunset or a sunrise to invoke new energies. And don't forget the flowers. For me, I always love to sleep with plants and flowers at night. So there's either flowers or plants by me at all times, because it absorbs energies that aren't yours, that don't serve you. And it's okay to have boundaries with people. It really is. You got to do it. We all have to do it. And let those who want to just create, well, whatever, shit. I mean, let them. That's not the direction you're going, right? So, have a wonderful week, and I'm going to do an all zodiac reading tomorrow, the next day, just for this next full moon energy that we're releasing and flowing and letting go. So have a blessed day. And if you want a personal reading with me, you can go to AllisonVanRaden.com. I do energy healing, long distance or in-person readings as well. I work with crystals, essential oils, different types of energy modalities that can actually release blockages so that you can flow more easily with what it is that you want to bring in. All right. Have a wonderful week.